Hey, what's going on, weavers? Tim here again. In today's episode, we're learning how to make the Rattlesnake Paracord Bracelet. This is a new favorite of mine, with my close second being the 4-strand round braid. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, NordVPN. Just joking, I don't get sponsors, but if you would like to support this channel directly, feel free to check out my Patreon page, link in the video as well as down below. For this bracelet, I'm using two colors. The Firefighter color, which I'll just be referring to as red, and the OD green, which I'll just refer to as green. To start this bracelet off, I'm going to make a counterclockwise loop at the midpoint of my red cord. From there, I'm going to take my green cord, I'm going to lay it on top of the strand that's coming out to the right side, and I'm going to give myself about a couple feet, and you can adjust this in a sec, but just lay that strand over top the red like so. And then now with the red strand on the right side, I'm going to make a bite and push that bite through the front of the counterclockwise loop and then pull that counterclockwise loop shut. That's going to form the loop for our knot and loop closure, and then leave it big enough so that a diamond knot will fit through. I'm going to firm up that knot. And now your setup should look something like this. Now, if you look at the two strands on the right, you want those to be just about the same length, okay? So you can pull on the green strand and adjust it so that it's about the same length as the red strand on the right. And we'll be working mainly with this longer green strand on the left side. That's our main working strand. Next, we're going to set up on our jig. I've got the loop just hanging off the nail up top of my jig. And then now I have 3 cords coming down to the bottom. And with these 3 cords that are about the same length, I'm going to tie a few cobra knots. And this is just to anchor my whole core setup to the jig. So you don't have to pull those cobra knots too tight, just enough so that they stay in place. So I've tied about 3 cobra knots, and as you can see, I've got 2 nails, so that'll fit this core setup perfectly. Now moving back up top, I have my longer green strand, and I'm going to push that through the second and third gap, like so, out to the back, so it's kind of wrapped around that middle cord there. From there, I'm going to take my working strand and go through the first and second gap and bring it out to the right side. So I'm really just going under the middle cord. Okay, bring that out to the right side. And now with that same working end, I'm going to bring it back to the left and through the first and second gap. So it's kind of wrapping around the middle strand. So this will be our quote-unquote starting point, okay, with the cord coming out the right. And with the cord on the right side, we're going to bring it to the left and go under the middle cord, like so. And then from there, we're going to bring it through the second and third gap from the back to the front. And you can think of this as just wrapping it around the middle cord. Okay, so we wrapped around the middle cord like so. And now we're back on the right side. Okay, so once again, we're back to our starting point. And now we're going to go from the right to the left under the middle cord. Pull all the excess out to the left side. And bring that working cord back to the front and wrap it around the middle cord from the right side to the left. Wrap it around the middle and back out to the right. Okay, so that is our pattern. We've repeated it twice. Now you're just going to do that all the way down the length of your bracelet. And it's quite simple once you get the hang of it. It can be a little confusing at first, but yeah, just watch this video, watch this section, repeat it if you have to, and just get that weaving pattern down. So I have tied my knots a bit loosely for this demo so far, and what you need to do is after you tie 1 or 2 knots, you can push up on all those knots and have them stacked very nice and tightly onto your bracelet core, like so. Okay, so just push up on those knots all the way to the top and keep them nice and tight. So continue that pattern all the way down to the bottom of your bracelet. So I've reached the bottom now and have the cord on the right side, the starting point. I'm going to take my bracelet off my jig. I'm just going to remove the nails real quick. And also I'm going to undo the cobra knots down at the bottom because we don't need them anymore. And of course, once you've done that, you can take the bracelet off the top as well. So unhook that. So now I've got my 4 strands here with a working strand on the right. And with that working strand on the right, I'm going to pass it over the core, the 2 middle strands, tie a single cobra knot. So put the red strand over top of that and out the crook on the right side. And this is going to lock down our cords with a single cobra knot. Okay, so pull that tight, get the knot nice and firmed up. And now once you've done that, you can clip off the excess cords. So I'm going to clip off the red cord on the right, snip it and melt it with my lighter, and press down with my knotter's tool. And I'm going to do the same on the other side with the green, snip off the excess, and melt it with my lighter and press down on it. And finally, I've got my 2 cords coming out the bottom. I'm just going to tie a diamond knot really quickly. You can tie a different lanyard knot if you want. So we're just going to make a counterclockwise loop with the strand on the right. I'm going to lay it over top the red, bring the red strand behind that green strand to the right side and go over, under, over through the middle. So just under that middle red strand, and we're going to form our carrick's bend. And then from here, the cords kind of naturally want to go in a counterclockwise direction. So the green goes that way, the red goes that way. So bring the red around to the right side, and go past the green strand on the right and bring it through the middle from the back to the front. And do the same with the other side. So if that demo was a little bit too quick or unclear, feel free to check out my dedicated diamond knot tutorial. Link is in the description box down below. And I'm just going to firm up my knot and get it in the right position. So, cinch out the excess. And of course, I'm going to clip off my excess cords, leaving the tails. I just felt like leaving that one on for this bracelet. Also, which I didn't do in the video, and I did kind of off camera, I just tied a small section of cobra knots with some black microcord to give that nice tab, pull tab there on the end. You don't have to do that, but I just felt like doing it on this one. And there is our Rattlesnake Paracord bracelet. There's a quick shot on the wrist. I absolutely love this bracelet because it looks great not only from kind of a top-down view or kind of flat on the table, but kind of from the profile view as well. This bracelet looks great, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. As always, a huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters. If you guys want access to exclusive tutorials and other Patreon benefits, feel free to check out my Patreon page. Link is in the video as well as down below. And as always, if you enjoyed what I did in this video, feel free to check out what I have to offer on the rest of my channel.